Raider Nation, Raiders fans, Dan Ventrelle, the team president, has been terminated. He has been fired by the Las Vegas Raiders. This came through a statement from owner Mark Davis. They posted on Twitter, Dan Ventrelle is no longer with the Raiders organization. We will have no further comment at this time. That's what Mark Davis said in this statement, which is a very odd thing to say, to not say, oh, this guy resigned, not say that we terminated him. It makes it sound like something is going on behind the scenes. They're just saying he's no longer with the organization. Now, keep in mind, Dan Ventrelle only took over pretty recently. He was the interim team president after Mark Bardane resigned. And then Ventrelle was introduced as the interim president and then eventually given the job on a permanent basis just this past July. So pretty much a year ago, that's when this all happened. And then this is coupled with the fact that you saw just the other day, more people being released by the Raiders in this department. You have Teddy Atlas III, the former assistant director of college scouting, was just released the other day, May 4th, and he had been with the team for 10 years. So this is somebody who predates John Gruden. And by the way, just yesterday, you had the Raiders executive of chief operations, the analytics officer, Jeremy Aguero. He resigned after only 7 months on the job. So this is insane to see this amount of turnover happen. We know that John Gruden kind of ran this organization prior to Josh McDaniels coming here, but then he was taken out by the NFL. And what I think is happening is you're seeing more and more the aftermath of that. You're going to see more and more shakeups in the business department of the Raiders because it's a new regime. And this new regime, Ziegler and McDaniels, are going to bring their own people in, and they have the power, it seems like, to even make these decisions when it comes to executives. Because to me, it makes no sense why they would fire Ventrelle this quickly if Mark Davis just gave him the permanent job in July. Why would they do it this quickly? Either Mark Davis doesn't know who he wants to hire and he keeps making, poor hires, or it's influence from somebody else saying now it's time to move on from Dan Ventrelle. And I think, look, Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler, these people come from the Patriots organization. They are well connected. Just think about it. The Patriots, Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels have been caught with, and I hate to say this, and I know a lot of Raider fans are going to get upset, but I have to keep it real with you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sugarcoat all the stuff that people who are a part of our team do. I'm going to be completely honest about it. And look, Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels, they've been caught with Spygate multiple times, like 4 times, right? And Robert Kraft's a part of that too as the owner, and there's been no consequences for them, absolutely no consequences. And hey, that's cool if you're a Raiders fan because now Josh McDaniels is taking over your team. However, that just shows that this guy is untouchable. This guy is well connected in the NFL to be able to have these things happen time and time again and get away with it scot-free. I mean, that's pretty intense. That's something that clearly John Gruden didn't have. Clearly John Gruden didn't have the connections to get away with something like Spygate. I mean, he did something, in my opinion, far less offensive and far less, not against the rules, really. I mean, he was just private communication that took him down. Has nothing to do with breaking the actual NFL rules like Josh McDaniels has done. So, look, I think they're having some influence here. I think they're going to bring in maybe even their own team president, people in these departments that we don't know about. And it's going to continue to shake up this organization. So just wanted to give you an update on this. Dan Ventrelle, no longer with the Las Vegas Raiders, fired just today by Mark Davis. And the reasons are not public and the reasons are not clear. And we know these owners do not do press conferences that often. So when Mark Davis has a press conference in the future, if there's any beat reporter there who has some nuts, they are going to ask him a question about Dan Ventrelle. And hopefully that person is there. But you never know because these beat reporters don't really want to, bother Mark Davis that much because they might kick him out of the freaking presser room, right? That could happen. You might lose your media pass credentials if you ask too crazy of questions. So, hey, I hope he's asked about it at some point, but it's not up to me. Either way, like this video if you watched it all the way through and subscribe to this channel for more Raiders news. By the way, man, ring the bell to get notifications so you know when I'm pumping out content. You'll get a notification right to your phone. My name is WiFiWillie of the Raiders Rundown. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.